In other news, someone who I envy a lot on Twitter just got outed for being a hypocrite. And it turns out a lot of Twitter people are exposing her right now as being problematic. And I'm living for the schadenfreude. She used to be close to me. She used to look up to my comics and DeviantArt. We used to talk, we used to be close until she found her fame on Ask FM. Her life suddenly turns extraordinary. Her life just skyrocketed when I was in the dumps. So, yeah, that's when I started envying her. She got to be in a band. She got to meet all these awesome people who gave her opportunities to rise even higher and live out my dreams. That's when I started having a grudge against her. Y'all might think about her preaching feminism, promoting girl love to everyone, makes her seem like a hero, right? She once mentioned that girl love is hard when she still has a tendency to put other girls down when she's trying to. We're all trying to. I mean, she even went on a talk show about feminism and gender equality. That was supposed to be me. On the talk show, on the chair, on the stage or whatever. I mean, I don't really follow her on Twitter anymore, so I don't get what she's up to now. I stopped following her. I probably muted her to avoid all these envious feelings. And a couple of weeks ago, I heard from my friend who still followed her on Twitter that she got exposed for having a feud with a local celebrity. Long story short, this celebrity's husband cheated with another famous actor, and she was on the actor's side. This girl took the actor's side and not the victim of this whole cheating thing. And so of course everyone was pissed at her, calling her a fake feminist when she's still putting other women down. Then whoop-de-doo, out of nowhere, someone decided to pop out and broke the news that this girl herself used to steal someone's man away from someone back in the Ask FM days. And all hell breaks loose. For her, at least. Now, I myself believe that we shouldn't put other women down. But we are talking about this woman who keeps putting other women down. And I have been envious of her life for years now. And I have been envious of her ever since she and her another online friend went to that concert that I didn't get to go to. Just please let me bask in the glory that is her downfall. Yeah, I sound like a totally hateful person right now. Oh, and another person on Twitter brought up that she acts this way because she's envious of other people that she puts down. I mean, girl, we're on the same boat. The only difference is when I'm envious of someone, I'm honest about it. I own my envy. I turned it into motivation. I don't try to repress my envy and flip it around and act like I'm better than the people I envy. Speaking of which, change your clothing because it's the next day. In reality, it's a couple of days later. So yeah, I'm telling you guys a couple of times already. If you're feeling envious, just be honest about it. Don't pretend that you're the envy of other people. I mean, that's kind of hard when that's the image that you want to give out. And another thing I wanted to add is included in today's tip of the day. Think twice before you post anything online, like ever. Try to be careful on what you can and can't do or say whenever you're vlogging, whenever you're tweeting, whatever it is you put online. Because you'll never know when you're gonna get popular. Who knows? Maybe you're gonna get famous for your artworks or music or film or just that one random tweet. Or you yourself is gonna be made a meme out of some other people. You're gonna be a living meme. People are gonna look up to you. And as soon as people get famous, they're gonna start digging your internet history and find all of the problematic stuff you made before you get famous, which you think you can get away with. This tip isn't really effective because I myself post a lot of embarrassing things and tweeted really controversial tweets, which can get me cancelled. Now, I know I said earlier in this vlog that I'm envious of this friend because she got popular, but the truth is, I'm sort of thankful I'm not that popular anymore. I mean, I was in DeviantArt, and then the popularity sort of decreased back in college because of assignments from certainly low. Then it rose up again, thanks to me drawing Umbrella Academy and Good Omens fan art, and then it sort of depleted again, and now I'm sort of chilling in the back, not doing anything, not being popular, not getting all the scary attention that I used to be overwhelmed with. Because if you're famous, people found out about your controversial tweets or your controversial behavior from before you were famous, you're gonna be cancelled hard. You're gonna be bullied into oblivion because it's the mid-2010s. It's cancel culture, baby. You know who's gonna be celebrating your cancellation besides your haters? The people who envy you. The people who want to be you. The people who wish they were in the top spot. in your spot. This gives them the illusion, the chance to take over and improve on what you did wrong and learn from your mistakes, and pretty much they're gonna be taking over your spot. And they pretty much will take over your popularity. They're gonna be fighting to draw attention to themselves because they are just as narcissistic as you are when you were popular. Oh my god, what kind of advice am I giving? However, at this point, you've learned your lesson and you've made a mistake, and past mistakes are bygones, and we all forgive you for that. Now I'm wishing everyone that has been cancelled go on with life and go grow as a person, and that new people will accept you for who you are after this. Because everyone makes mistakes. Maybe even my previous tip of the days are mistakes, because I know I give terrible advices. Sometimes I don't really follow my advices because at times I don't really know what I'm saying. I just wanted an outlet to act like the vloggers I watched. But instead of bringing something solid to the table, I just rambled a lot of nonsense. Stuff that just happens to come across my head and failed a lot at making jokes. It's pretty weird that a lot of YouTubers are getting cancelled this year. Anyways, this has been a wild year, but not as hectic or busy as last year, and I prefer it that way. We all need to chillax in the end. This video is coming to a close. Happy holidays and Happy New Year, losers. See you next year.